I'm going to do a summer makeup and hair kind of look. I'm meeting my friend in Dundee in a little while, so I'm getting ready anyway. I just thought I would show you how I do like a really relaxed makeup and hair for when it's summertime and it's warm, which it has been for the last week, but now that the weekend's here, the sun's disappeared behind the clouds. Typical. On my skin, I'm going to try this new product. It's the Beiges. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, probably not, but it's the all-in-one healthy glow fluid, and it has SPF 15. This is just a little sample that I got in, I think it was Glamour magazine, and it's number 30, but I have been self-tanning. I've put quite a lot of Zentan on the last couple of days, so I am a little bit darker than normal, so I thought that this might be the right shade for me. I think this is meant to be kind of like a tinted moisturiser, but I'm excited to try it. Okay, it looks like it might be a little bit too dark, but we'll see. I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this, and in the summer I really like wearing light, like tinted moisturisers and or like a light foundation, and then just cancelling out any blemishes with a concealer. And I just think that, oh, it smells like peaches. It's like that really classic Chanel fragrance. I think I'll get away with it though. I think it'll just look like I have a nice healthy glow. Ooh, blend, blend, blend. So I like to just keep the base really natural and fresh, and then I just like to go in and conceal any blemishes or dark circles with a concealer. And my favourite one for doing that is the Collection's Lasting Perfection Concealer, which is just amazing and so cheap. This is in the colour medium. I'm using this just on any areas on my skin that I need a little bit more coverage. I have a little bit of redness around my nose. And I'm just using a Real Techniques, this is like a buffing brush, and this blends this concealer in so lovely. Oh, that Chanel Healthy Glow Fluid smells so, so good. It reminds me of working, when I used to work at Debenhams, I used to work at Clarins next to the Chanel counter, and I was always testing out the products, like when it was quiet or I had a little quiet spell, I would be at the Chanel counter testing everything. And then under my eyes I'm going to use a lighter colour. This is number 2 light, and I just find that this really brightens under the eyes when you use a lighter colour. With my concealer under my eyes, I like to take my finger and just pat it in, and this just makes sure that it's really sunk into the skin and it's not sitting into any fine line. I'm just going to fill in my brows. I'm using this really affordable Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the colour Hazel, and it's quite handy because it has a little brush on the end so you can kind of brush through your brows. I'm just starting at the front and doing like little wispy lines. On my eyes, I'm going to use a primer. I've been really enjoying this one. It's the Benefit's Stay Don't Stray Eyelid Primer, and this just makes my eyeshadow last such a long time, and it evens out the colour, the sort of pigmentation on my eyelids. And I just my fingers. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of powder through my T-zone because it's looking a little bit shiny on camera. I'm using the MAC's blot powder. I really, really like this one because it doesn't have any talc in it, so it doesn't ever give you that kind of cakey look, and you can also easily put makeup on top of it throughout the day if you need to touch up. Excess shine kind of around the nose area. On my eyes, I'm going to use one of my all-time favourite eyeshadow colours, especially for summertime. This is MAC's All That Glitters, and it's just an absolute staple. It's one of my favourite colours from MAC. I'm just using a MAC fluffy brush, and I'm just going to sweep this all over my eyelids. And it just gives the most gorgeous champagne-y peachy sheen. In the summertime, I don't really like wearing like a thick eyeliner, so something that I like to do is just take like a kohl eyeliner and run it right into the waterline, get really into the roots of the lashes, and it just gives really good definition right at the roots. And this is MAC's Teddy Eye Pencil, which is a really lovely sultry smoky brown. I think it's just a lot less harsh than wearing black. And I just run this on the upper waterline and make a really funny face when I do it. And you can just wiggle it about and get right into the roots of the lashes. You can just see already how much more definition that's giving compared to this one. I'm going to give my eyelashes a really good curl. I'm using the Chanel eyelash curlers. Give them a good curl right at the roots, and then I like to lift the eyelash curlers to the middle of the lashes and give it a squeeze, and then right to the tip of the lashes and give it a squeeze, and then it just makes the curl a lot more like uniformed, and it's not just like a really harsh like crimp in your eyelashes. I always wear waterproof mascara, but especially in summertime I would recommend a waterproof version just so that you have no smudging. And my favourite one is the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express waterproof. Mascara face. And I'm not applying any on the bottom lashes, just like to keep it nice and clean. It's time to crank up the bronzer, and one of my favourite ones to use is the Chanel Soleil de Tan, and I don't have a brush to apply this. Excuse me. I've got my brush now. I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush. So I like to take this around the kind of outside of the face, backs of the cheeks. And the good thing about this product is that it just looks really natural because it's like a cream bronzer, and I like using cream products in the summer instead of powder. They just look a bit more natural. Then I'm going to add a really lovely coral pop to my cheeks. This is the Benefits Coralista. I'm just using MAC 109 brush, and I just like to pop this on the apple of my cheeks. This is a lovely shimmer to it. I just hope that the light catches that. So you really don't need to wear like a highlighter. It's kind of like a blush and a highlight in one, and just gives you the most gorgeous glow. I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight into the inner corners of my eyes. I'm just using a powder highlighter for this. This is the Dior, it's the Amber Diamond, that's what it's called. And then I'm just going to finish off with a really lovely moisturising lip butter. This is by Revlon, and it's one of their lip butters in the colour Peach Parfait. And it's just a really lovely kind of like your lips but better kind of colour, with a little bit of coral and a little bit of gold shimmer, and it's so pretty. And these are really moisturising as well, so they're perfect for summertime. And that is the makeup done. Okay, I'm going to try and create like a really nice beachy hair look. I'm going to use a couple of texturizers, and the first one is this Stdio line Loreal Paris Texture Styling Volume Supersizing Spray, and this is supposed to give you like backcombed sort of texture and a matte effect. And I've just given my hair a nice brush through, and I'm going to spray this into the roots of my hair. And then just kind of ruffle it up, and this should give us some volume right at the roots. Then I'm going to use a salt spray, and the one that I'm using is the Stdio line L'Oreal Paris, again the Matte and Messy Shine Free Salt Spray, and this gives a lovely like tousled look to the hair. What I like to do with this is I just like to spray it on the length of my hair, And then I like to just kind of like twist sections and also scrunch as well, and this should just give you like a really lovely kind of beachy, messy look. Especially if you twist, it works really well. Just going to do it to the other side. Just going to twist this section here and then just kind of scrunch. And you want it to be kind of messy, and I just think this look is really, really cool. Like, it just looks like you've been on the beach and you've been in the sea, and the salt's made it go all lovely and textured. I just think it looks really, really cool, and the more you scrunch it, the more it gives a really cool effect. You can even do like a big twist and just go crazy with it. Okay, there we go, one big mess. Then you can just kind of piece it how you want it to go. And I like to kind of twist the front sections away from your face. Just think it looks really flattering. And then with my fringe, I'm just going to take this side of my fringe. I'm going to take the front section and I'm going to just twist that. Just all the way, and then I'm just going to lift a piece of hair at the back and tuck this under. I'm just going to make sure it's not too tight. And then I'm going to take a couple of Kirby's and I'm going to Kirby that into place. And it just makes your hair like really piecey and textured and really like touchable. So I'm really kind of touchy-feely person with my hair, and even throughout the day, if you just give it like a little scrunch here and there and just keep the shape in it, and I just think it looks really, really cool for summer. And then just to finish the look off, I'm going to add a lovely statement necklace, which I think look really, really pretty with a really plain crisp white top for summertime. This one is by New Look. I just love the colours of it. So there we go, that is my finished summer makeup and beachy hair look. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.